Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and yes guys, we're looking at another post-rotation deck battle video here on PTCGO. Today's deck is going to be an Alolan Ninetales-GX Zoroark-GX post-rotation deck. And again, the whole idea here at the moment is we're going to be doing post-rotation deck battles without actually using any cards that are in Celestial Storm. And you know, there are a few decks that can pull that off. One of them I think is going to be this deck, because yeah, there's arguably Magcargo, which could help this deck, but to be honest, we don't really need it. And a substitute, we're playing Mallow, which might be better. This deck might not even have room for Magcargo. And we're going to be looking at the list today, the Pokemon, all my choices with the deck, and we're going to take a look at Zoroark in Pulse Rotation, something we have not done yet, and we're going to see how it works. So of course, Zoroark-GX is kind of your main-ish guy. It's got the ability to trade, one of the only good abilities at the moment. Unfortunately, you know, Octillery's leaving. Now Zoroark still gets nerfed pretty hard now that it's losing Puzzle, and it's also losing Bridget turn 1 access. So Zoroark is a little bit tougher to pull off, and it's a little bit harder to play. You're not going to be able to get as much Zoroark in play, but it's still very powerful. Trade and Raiju's beating are still insanely powerful. And you know, of course, one of the many Zoroark combos we have looked at in the past is with Ninetales. Well, we actually haven't looked at Zoroark Ninetales yet, but you get my point. Ninetales-GX is another solid attacker. It's got 210 HP, it's a water type. It's got the attack Blizzard Edge. For 2 waters and a colorless, does 160 damage, discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Very good attack. Thanks to a choice band, you can do 190, which allows you to one-shot big Pokemon like Ultra Necrozma and Buzzwole GX. So it hits good numbers. You have Ice Blade, which is great. Ice Blade comboed with Raiju's beating is not a bad combo. You also have Ice Path, one of the strongest GX attacks in the game. When your opponent has to attack you and they don't one-shot you, it's like, oh, you know, bounce all the damage off, all of it is gone. So Alolan Ninetales-GX is a very good card, and we've seen it combo with Zoroark in the past. One of the cool combos you get to do this deck is you can trade off water energies and combo that with Aqua Patch to be able to accelerate the energies back onto your Ninetales. We are also playing 1 or 2 baby Ninetales, not 1, we're playing 2. The reason I'm playing 2 instead of 1, it's harder for your opponent to actually deal with this card now. Post-rotation, I feel like we're going to be losing quite a few big cards that your opponent might want to play to stop this guy. Of course, Garbotoxin is completely leaving the format, so there's that, you know. Ninetales is going to be a lot harder for decks to deal with, I think, and decks that we're used to playing Garbotoxin, you know, they don't have that access anymore, even if they do play Trashland. So, Baby Ninetales is a really good attacker, and it's going to be nice to try and tank and wall with it. So we have that. So it's a split 2-2 of each of them. Now, Vulpix is another amazing card with Zoroark right now, I feel like. Now, because we have Beacon, we're allowed to search deck for 2 Pokemon. This can grab us our Zoroarks. Now, the problem with Zoroark right now, with post-rotation, is that of course, you're losing cards like Evo Soda and stuff like that. And big cards like Sycamore that can help you draw. So Zoroark loses quite a bit of draw. And Vulpix is great because you can just get those 2 Zoroarks you need, or that Zoroark you need, and put it straight in your hand for next turn. That's the beauty of Beacon. Not to mention, Beacon's a little bit harder to stop now that people might not be playing N. Obviously, well, no one doesn't be playing it, but people might not be playing Judge or anything, right? So you got a lot of really powerful ways to play Beacon. Just grabbing those Zoroarks is really, really nice to have. So it's a great combo. And of course, we got our 2 Leles with Wonder Tag. We don't play any like Tapu Kokos or anything. Something you could consider, of course, is Tapu Koko. You could play the Oxus set is coming out, which in this case, you could honestly just play Mewtwo, because it's the same thing, essentially. And yeah, those are all the Pokemon we have in the deck. Going into the items now. Got 4 Aqua Patch. Again, this is one of the many ways we accelerate energy onto our Ninetales. We are playing 1 copy of Field Blower. Field Blower is not as neat anymore, I feel like, because Floatstone's leaving, you don't have to worry about Garbotoxin as much. Parallel City's also leaving, you don't have to worry about that as much. So it's like, you don't really need to play as many Field Blowers anymore, I feel like. You can get away with 1 at this point. We got 1 Nest Ball, and Nest Ball is great with Zorua, it gets you like an extra 1 in play. We got 1 Stretcher to be able to get back our Pokemon, 1 Timer Ball. Since we play Vulpix and we have Beacon, I don't really think we need to go too heavy on the Timer Balls. It's too risky to play also. We got 4 Ultra Balls, very important in this deck. We got 2 copies of Brooklet Hill. Brooklet Hill can get you a free Vulpix in play, which in turn can allow you to, you know, get your beacons off. We got 1 Copycat. Copycat is great, especially in like a Zoroark mirror match. Again, I've talked about this many times about how good Copycat is when you're playing against Zoroark, but holy cow, Copycat against Zoroark is an amazing combo, because your opponent has like an insanely large hand of like 10 cards. You Copycat, get 10 cards. Also, great advantage to have. We got 3 Cynthias for draw. We are playing our 3 Guzmas, of course. Kind of stays the same. We got 2 Mallows, another great card. Now, of course, Magcargo is not out yet, but I think Mallow's fine. I don't think we even have room for Magcargo. That is a lot of stage 1s that we would have to play. If we were going to play Magcargo, it would be like a 1-1 line, but we can get away with playing the 2 Mallows. And, you know, with testing this list, maybe Mallow doesn't work, and maybe we'll end up switching over 2 Magcargo when Celestial Storm comes out. We got 2 fan clubs, kind of like the 2-3 Bridgets Zoroark usually plays. We're playing 2 fan clubs, being able to increase the odds of hitting them. We got 3 choice bands for the extra 30, very important with Ninetales, and even baby Ninetales, because then Aura Beam can start 2-shot. We got 2 escape boards, kind of the replacement for Floatstone as escape board. You know what, it's a decent enough card. It gives Ninetales for your treat. Gives, your Ninetales for your treat. Gives Zoroark a 1 retreat cost. Gives Zorua a for your treat cost. And Lele for your treat cost. 4 DCs. Sadly, Special Charge and Puzzle are no longer in the format for Zoroark. So it's a little more harder to, contain your DCs. And the thing I'm finding, you might get into a situation where, like, you have to attach basic energy to your Zoroark, and you won't be able to attack that turn. And we got we got 8 basic water energies. Of course, for the energy counting, yeah, this is the Zoroark Ninetales post-rotation list that I have, with no Celestial Storm cards, which we don't really need. Some tech cards you can play, just going over a few, of course. There are options. Something like maybe Crasher Wake could be okay in this deck. Also, Crasher Wake is okay, like that. Olivia is another really interesting card that Zoroark could start playing. Gets you 2 free Zoroarks, and maybe gets you your Ninetales. But because we have Beacon, I don't think we need in this deck. Ace Roll is also a decent option to have in here. But yeah, this is the list that I have, and I will find, of course, well, not find games. We're going to get the games with the deck here, or a game. We'll see how good it is, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright guys, here we go. Let's go get the game with the deck. We'll see how good this match is, and if not, we'll do 2 games. Alright. Now, I don't know what my opponent's playing. It looks like a Zoroark deck, judging from the coin, but we are also playing a Zoroark deck. And we aren't going to win the coin flip. That is pretty big. We are playing a Stage 1 heavy deck. But we'll have to see how we can do this match. We are going to start Vulpix. We do have Brooklet Hill. We actually... Okay, you know what? This is actually a pretty decent hand. We have quite a bit we can work with. We have turn 1 fan club, or we can do like a Cynthia. Ooh, my opponent is also playing a Vulpix. Okay, so this could be like a potential mirror match, maybe? That'd be interesting if it was going to be a mirror. Would be interesting, to say the least. We'll see how we do. But I don't know, like, Zoroark coin tells me it's Zoroark deck. That Vulpix gives away to Ninetales. But there's a lot of other types in the deck, like... I did see fighting, possibly Sudowoodo, maybe? That actually, well, yeah, I guess Sudowoodo would be the only explanation, maybe. We'll have to see. Ooh, Lycanroc, too. Oh, maybe the I see. The Vulpix is to grab. Okay, I get it. I see. So, yeah, the Vulpix, I guess, is here so that my opponent can grab the Zoroarks. That's a pretty decent way of looking at it. Interesting. Because usually Zoroark doesn't really need, like, a good starting attack. It's usually... Either you go Righteous Beating or you play some, like, what's his face? I'm drawing a blank here. My opponent puts a U-Energy on. So we have an Ultra Ball here, which we will play. We'll probably attach a Water Energy here. I mean, I guess we'll do Fan Club. We're definitely going to get rid of that Brooklet Hill. It's going to obviously help my opponent. We have 1 Lele, though. But I do need to get... Zoroarks in play. So 1 Zoroark is prize. Let's check our DCs actually too while we're at it. Okay, we got our DCs. We have 2 Water Energies prized because we have 1 in play. Alright, so we'll probably Lele for Cynthia. I don't mind that. But at the same time, I don't mind also getting a Fan Club. Because I can always trade away what I have in my hand. But honestly, it might just be better to Cynthia. I do have to watch out for the bench, of course. Because I will obviously get Dangerous Robed. So we're going to do Cynthia. I mean, I also... so tempting to do Fan Club instead, in all honesty. But maybe just get a fresh hand and see where that goes. So, let's see. We'll try the fresh hand route. This doesn't pay off, whatever. I mean, again, I could have Beacon for 2 Zoroarks, but I'd rather get a new hand. We'll see if we find any Zoruas. We do. Okay, we also got Timer Ball. Like an Ultra Ball here, grab another Zorua, which I think is pretty important, but we have to get rid of quite a few cards in our hand to do that. We'll probably just dump the Timer Ball and the Ultra Ball. That's quite a big discard, to be honest, but whatever. Again, we have to watch out for our bench. I mean, he doesn't have Strong Energy anymore. I don't know if he's playing Dynasty, so as long as we keep it like this, then he can't one-shot Ninetales-GX. Speaking of which, we are going to grab a Zoroark and an Alolan Ninetales. Actually, we're going to grab double Zoroark. Yeah, it's probably better. I was going to grab, like, baby Ninetales, maybe even Ninetales-GX, put him in the active, and start getting damage on these Rock Ruffs now, but it's fine. Unfortunately, we do not play any way to stop my opponent's beacon, so we're not going to be able to slow the beacon down. We're not going to be able to, like, we're not going to be able to judge or anything like that, so that's a little unfortunate. But, of course, we do have double Zoroark. We'll have to see if my opponent has Lycanroc here. He might be playing Lycanroc that does 60 to a basic. That could be a possibility. He's actually going to play the DC down. Alright, my opponent's going to do beacon, so that was their turn. They're probably going to get Lycanroc GX, 100%. No, double Zoroark also. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we top deck. Alright, we got DC. That's a pretty good select. I kind of wish I got Ninetales GX now. So we'll double up on the Zoroark, of course. I might just attach the active and then hope I hit Ninetales GX. It's going to be kind of risky if I don't hit it, but if we hit it, I mean, we can always maybe find a Escape Board too. Alright, we didn't find it here. We'll trade off the Water Energy. Yeah, that's 2 in the discard. Come on, Ninetales. Nice. What else do I trade off? I guess Zorua can go, because we have Stretcher in our hand. We can Stretcher for these 3 guys back if he knocks out Ninetales. We got Escape Board, which is pretty nice. I think we'll just do 50 to the... both. I think actually maybe it's better to hit the Zorua that he's got the DC on. This way we can potentially KO it down the road. It'll have 160 HP. I don't know. We'll see how this works. Hopefully Ninetales can stick it out. He's not going to be able to one-shot it. He's going to have the Dangerous Rogue with a Choice Band. That could happen. I don't know how many Choice Bands my opponent's playing, though, because that's the thing. Like, Zoroark Lycanroc never really was one of those decks that relied on one-shotting. It more or less kind of played the 2-shot game with the Dangerous Rogue option. Dangerous Rogue's the only thing they have, so they're going to be digging for Choice Band. I don't know how many Choice Bands my opponent would be running in this deck. I'm guessing they'll be playing 3 in all honesty. But who knows? Again, Lycanroc really doesn't need it too much because they don't have Strong Energy anymore. So you can't Strong Energy Choice Band and then fill up that extra bench spot that you can use for your opponent. So, who knows? Hopefully, Ninetales takes the turn. If Ninetales can live the turn, we'll be good. If not, we'll Mallow, grab baby Ninetales. That's the play. That's the play. I wouldn't even mind Guzma. If I can double trade here, I don't actually mind trying to Guzma knock out this Rockruff if he doesn't get Lycanroc down. Because again, I do want to knock out that Rockruff. We go baby Ninetales into this Vulpix. And do that. If it happens, of course. We'll see what my opponent ends up drawing or doing. They might just do another turn of Beacon, which if they do, that's good. I can get more damage on the board. Potentially damage Zoroark again, or maybe hit the Rockruff. Probably hit the Rockruff. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll do trade first, see what we can get. My opponent might be playing Enhanced Hammer too, so he might lose his DCE on the active. Hopefully they reprint Special Charge or something. That card is so good. Special Charge is one of those cards I think should stay in the format, especially now with all these special energy. We got Unit Energy, we got Counter Energy, Warp Energy's back, even though no one plays it. We got DCE. I think they should reprint Special Charge. There's so many special energies in the format right now. I think Special Charge should get reprinted. We're gonna see an Ultra Ball, so my opponent's probably gonna get Lycanroc here. Depends on what they're gonna bring up though. If they have a DC and an Escape Board, they can knock me out. They can knock out one of my Zoroarks, which would be pretty big. My opponent gets rid of Field Blower, that's a good discard. So they're gonna get the Lycanroc GX. Alright, let's see what they bring up. They might bring up the Vulpix too. Maybe they see, oh, that thing could become a baby Ninetales. No, they're actually not going to bring anything up. Oh, they're actually going to Guzma Zoroark, okay. Ooh, do they have the DC? They do. So Lycanroc will finish me off. Makes me wish I did hit him for 50 then. But he played a Guzma. I think this is a good turn to try and get baby Ninetales going. So rip Zoroark. We do have Stretcher though. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. We have so many Pokemon down. So we gotta do this properly, but we'll Stretcher, get these 3 guys back. We'll Mallow, and we'll trade off that DC. So we'll grab baby Ninetales and probably Aqua Patch. We'll trade that Water Energy away. I got 3 in the discard now. We'll go baby Ninetales. We'll Aqua Patch to the Ninetales GX. He still has Dangerous Rogue though, so I still gotta remember that. But he did use a Guzma. And we'll play Choice Band here so we can 2-shot him. And we'll Aura Beam him. We wouldn't be able to 2-shot him if we didn't play this Choice Band now. Or actually, if we lose Choice Band, we still can't two-shot him. We'll see. My opponent might have another Guzma. They might have another Field Blower. But we'll see. If not, this Lycanroc will go down. We'll save the Guzma to knock out the Lycanroc in the future if we need it. Lycanroc's the biggest threat because he can one-shot Zoroark, and that Dangerous Rogue gives him an easy one-shot access. So he trades off Zoroark again, so he's got 2 in the discard. Wow. See if they find Guzma or not. Good thing Macargo's not out yet. They had Macargo. They can Macargo for Guzma. And they probably KO Vulpix. We'll try and get that Vulpix into another Ninetales, though. That's why I put it down. I'm like, well, might as well. I want to fill my bench up, too, right? We might need Raij's Beatty. Baby Ninetales might do all the heavy lifting here. Even if my opponent plays that Baby Zoroark, or Baby Lycanroc, which can do 90 for a DCE and a fighting. Oh, they played Baby Buzzwole, though, which can one-shot me, so I'm kind of glad I did that. I might even just Guzma the Buzzwole up, and then we'll see what we can do with trade here, and then maybe I can try and knock out that Buzzwole with Blizzard Edge. But I don't know, this Lycanroc's more of a threat. He has no other way to get, yeah, he doesn't have any other way to get any Rockruffs down at the moment, so we don't have to worry about that, so I kind of want to knock this thing out now, but at the same time, that Baby Buzzwole comes in and just one-shots me with Sledgehammer, which I don't like. Well, then we can one-shot with Ninetales, we'll see. Well, he does have Guzma. He's going to bring on the Ninetales, though. If he wants to attack me, that's fine. I will Ice Path. Nope. Is he going to... Does he have the Choice Band, though? If he doesn't have the Choice Band here, this is... Oh, he has it. No. Okay, this is kind of bad. My opponent could win the game here, guys. This actually isn't too good. Okay, this is not good. This is not good at all. We could be in trouble. We might be in some big trouble, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that he got that is pretty bad. I did not think he'd be able to pull off another Guzma. Nah, rip. We don't have another Lele in the deck. The other one's prized. This is pretty bad. I mean, if he has Guzma, he straight up wins the game. But he's played 2. But he still has double trade online. But he has no other room for any other Leles. Still has quite a few cards. But again, that Guzma could be in his hand. But I do kind of want to bring up that Buzzwole now so I can get damage on it. Because that thing one-shots Ninetales. That thing will one-shot me, and that's not good. So I think I kind of have to do that now. Like, I knock him out, we get knocked out, and we'll lose from there. So I think this has to be the play. But if he has Guzma, we lose. We'll see. We'll see. We'll Aura Beam him for 80. We'll two-shot him. If he has Guzma, we lose. If not, we should be safe to try and stay alive a little bit longer. But yeah, Zoroark is a huge liability. We just need to deal with this thing. But we'll see if he has that last Guzma. He might be playing Palpad too. If he has Palpad, he can get the 2 Guzmas back. But again, he has double trade, but he still has quite a few cards in his deck. He used 2 Guzmas. He has no room for Lele, so he's going to be digging for this last Guzma. So we'll just have to hope he doesn't get it. So luck could still be on my side here. Might be too late for a comeback, though. We'll see. He's going to trade off the Counter Catcher. That's another big card that he could have used to knock out Zoroark if we were ahead in the prizes. But again, my opponent doesn't have anything. We should be in the Gucci gang. Ooh, that's a big card. We do have 2 DCEs left. So that's good. Hopefully we can just top deck Mallow so I can just Mallow for the other DCE. But if we don't find it, we're going to get swinged around and get KO'd next turn. So this is going to be a big turn. We only have 1 trade though, so this is kind of risky. We're only going to get 3 extra cards here. We still have a few supporters. It's not over yet. We still have 2 Cynthias. Alright, come on, Mallow. Oh my gosh, what? Did I actually just top deck that? That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. We will get DCE, probably Copycat? Maybe Guzma, actually, so we can finish off Lycanroc. Wow, that was a huge top deck. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get rid of that, just in case he Field Blowers me and I can't do the Guzma play next turn. Hopefully this is his only non-GX attacker. He might still have Stretcher, though. Again, if he draws Guzma, he wins. But next turn, we're going to target that Lycanroc. There's our... Okay, we got Lele back. That's good. So we'll be able to Lele. So maybe I didn't need Guzma, but what else was I going to get? Maybe another DC, I guess, just in case. We'll see if he plays 2 Enhanced Hammers. We did get rid of his attacker. He's gonna bring out Vulpix, which tells me he won't... Well, he might have Guzma, because then he would have brought out Vulpix. Because then he'll Guzma into Lycanroc. We'll see if he has it, though. Nonetheless, this is still a pretty good match. So, there's a Nest Ball. That's gonna grab Rockruff, though. Lycanroc is very scary, guys. It's gonna grab Rockruff, ain't it? He might be playing 2 Baby Buzzwoles, too. I doubt it. If he is, that's still pretty bad. I think he plays 2 Buzzwoles, I might be just screwed. I wouldn't mind trying to wall with a Ninetales GX. Oh, I grabbed the Rockruff. Okay. Might actually be better to knock out the Rockruff. Depending if he doesn't get an energy on this Rockruff this turn, hopefully that doesn't happen, I'll knock out this Lycanroc GX. Because next turn he'll win the game, most likely, with the Lycanroc play. So if he doesn't get energy on this Rockruff, which he has played quite a few of his energies, so I'm really hoping he doesn't get that energy on that Rockruff. That's going to be really big. I might knock it out if he does, because all he needs is, you know, he drops Lycanroc, that's his way to knock out my Zoroark off the bench. Oh, he got the energy, no! Not good. He's going to Beacon. He might grab Lele just to confirm game next turn. No, he's going to grab Lycanroc and Rockruff, okay. Alright, assuming he has... Yeah, I really wish we had like a Judge or something. We'll have the Guzma here. Nothing really too great off that. I mean, not that it matters. We have to do Guzma this turn, but it's either we knock out Lycanroc or we knock out the Rockruff, but I think we have to target that Rockruff. Again, if he has Guzma, we lose, but he didn't Beacon for Lele. I don't know if he has one in his hand, though. I can't remember. I think we're okay to do this, though. We just have to clear the board of those Lycanroc threats. Alright, what's our prize going to be? Another energy. We will be able to go Ninetales GX next turn. We can also Lele for our last Guzma. Oh, he brought out Lycanroc, okay. So maybe he doesn't have the Guzma? Let's see, like, DC Escape Board or something. I don't mind actually knocking out Lycanroc with Ninetales GX either. I don't know. Stretcher would also be a really big card. He hasn't played that yet. He's going to do trade again, okay. He's going to get rid of an Ultra Ball. So he would have had Ultra Ball for Lele. So I'm guessing either his last Guzma's prize or his Lele's prize. Well, he definitely isn't going to do Lele this turn, so... Looks like we live to see another day. But he brought out Lycanroc, which is interesting. I mean, unless he's like playing catcher. I don't know. Or, you know, Pokemon catcher. Not counter catcher, Pokemon catcher. So we got nothing with the Nest Ball. His hand is huge. These Zoroark matchups, man, I'm telling you, maybe Judge is good because, I don't know, his hand is too big to deal with. Just gotta hope that last Guzma, unless he's playing 4. I am scared of Enhanced Hammer, too. I am scared of E-Hammer, so he's gonna do another trade. Him bringing out Lycanroc tells me he doesn't have game yet, so that's good. I do want to get that Vulpix into a, what's his face? A Ninetales, though, this turn. So hopefully we can Lele for Guzma, trade into a Ninetales GX. That would be pretty good. No, Enhanced Hammer, no. That's pretty bad. That's our last one. We might have to knock this thing out with Ninetales GX if we can get it. Oh, another Rockruff? Oh, no. And an energy. Oh, gosh. My man, he is not stopping with the energies. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. He still has that Lycanroc in his hand, too. But again, you know, he's played a few energies. He might be... I don't know if he plays any more than 4. This is going to be brutal, though. If we don't get DCE or Ninetales GX, we lose. So he's going to retreat into Zoroark, okay. How many DCs is that? Okay, he's got 1 left. He's got to hope he doesn't have that last energy. I don't know if he's playing 4 or 5. Most Zoroark Lycanroc decks only play 4, but this is post rotation. Anything is possible. So he's going to pass, alright. Another energy, that's not what I need. Alright. We got the Lele for Guzma. No, it's prized. Oh gosh, we'll cut the crap Copycat. Okay, that's not good. I don't know what we can do now that thing's prized. What the Copycat? We got a nice big hand here. No Ninetales though. Uh-oh. No Ninetales is pretty bad. Alright, let's see what trade gives us. Okay, we got the DCE. I don't know though. I don't know if I can win though. I don't know if he has the last Guzma or not, but not looking good. I'm gonna have to go baby. I really wish I could go Ninetales GX, but I just didn't get it. Alright, we're gonna have to retreat. It might be our last Aqua Patch. No, we got one left. This is the best I can do. He might have game, he might not. We'll see. This thing at least can get, you know, Ninetales GX. Maybe we can isolate him in the future, that ever matters. But our last Guzma being prized is a huge problem. We're not going to be able to really pull through and finish off this Lycanroc. He might have game, we'll have to see. This Zoroark is such a liability right now, though. It's helping me out a bit, getting me, you know, extra cards for my deck and in my hand, but it's such a liability being in play right now. Alright, let's see if he has game. He did get rid of one of his DCs. Last one might be prized. We'll have to see. Again, if he has any other, like, fight energies, you know, you're done for. But Baby Ninetales could come through, who knows? Unless, like, he gets Baby Buzzwole back and somehow Ace rolls in the same turn. That could happen. You never know. Anything's possible. Alright, let's see. Does my opponent have game? He doesn't. We're building on a Zoroark. Again, the only problem is of course, we might lose next turn. We know he is sitting on the... I'll just play this, because why not? We know he is sitting on the Lycanroc in his hand. So if we attack him, we might lose. I think we gotta just go for it and see what happens. Just gotta go for it. Alright, let's see what our last two prizes are. Not the Guzma. Uh-oh. He brings out the Lycanroc, which tells me he has game. But again, he just needs that last DCE. Let's see if he has it. He's gonna bring out Zoroark. Does he have DC for game? No, multi-switch. No, we lost. We came very close to winning, though, guys. That was still a very good game. But I'll wrap up today's PTCGO video. That was a very good game. I was depending, you know, I was going to either do 2 or 1 game, depending on how good this game was, which this game went over pretty well. But that was a good game. GG to my opponent. Shout out to you. Thanks for the game. And again, guys, you do want to battle me. All you got to do is arrange something. Just comment on the video, and we'll arrange something. It's not very professional, I know, but whatever. But GG to my opponent. Zoroark Lycanroc versus Ninetales Zoroark. Very good game. Came close to winning, but unfortunately, that last Guzma being prized really hurt us, I think. But other than that, that was still a good match, and yeah, I'll see you guys in another PTCGO video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Help me on the road to 3,000 subs if you haven't already subbed. We are less than 100 subscribers away from 300 subs. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and leave a like for more post-change content. Catch you guys later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.